We are live. There's a delay. So hello everyone. Welcome to Jase on the Move. And I'm here with the lovely Pam. So I'm gonna wait for a few of you to come on the screen. I see that nobody's logged right now because it takes time for you to be connected. And then we're gonna start our discussion with Pam. So I know there's already Vicky here. Hey Vicky, I'm gonna put you on the screen. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Um, so let's wait just a little bit to see how many of you are going to join us. How are you feeling?
I'm really fine. A little nervous.
Nervous?
Yeah, I
Why?
don't know what to do with my hands.
You don't have to do anything. We friend and all, and so just waiting to see who's gonna join us, and then we'll continue talking.
Okay.
Even if there's not a lot of people joining right now, we will still continue to talk.
Okay.
Continue, start, our conversation. They join us along the way, and they can always catch up later. Okay. So because there's a delay, because it's on StreamYard, it's not direct on YouTube, which means there's a little delay. Yeah. Do you mind to mute the notification? I'll do the same thing here. Uh, so yeah. Hey Vicky, thank you so much for being here. I'm back. I had to walk away to get a coffee. Oh yeah, it's still early for you, isn't it? It's still early. I think we're gonna start, and then like usual, the rest of the team are going to join us along the way. Okay, so let me just quickly come here. It's 8 a.m. here. Hey, Celia. Hi, so nice to see you. 8 a.m. For us, it's 6 p.m. already. So it's the evening. Uh, and here's one of my French friends, but she speaks English as well. Celia.
Bonjour.
Oh, you speak French. Yeah.
No, that's it.
And I had her on the channel, on my French channel as well. And I may have her on the English channel. So guys, we gonna have a discussion with Pam. You guys know that I'm in Zanzibar right now, where I came to Pam's guest house because I wanted to see what she's doing because I wanted to reproduce the same thing in Gabon. So, all right, let me quickly then start with the questions. And if you guys have any question, don't hesitate to ask Pam questions. So we first gonna go start by getting to know Pam. Okay. For those who are in the Exodus Summit group, ladies, Pam is part of the Exodus Summit. She's from the New York branch. Yeah. Okay. So Pam, can you talk to us a little bit about you? Yeah, you just
Hold on, let me turn this down.
Yeah, that's okay.
I
Just turn
wanted
on
to
the.
see what it looked like.
No, that's good. Leave it on. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, can you tell us about you, Pam?
Well, let's see. I'm originally from New Jersey,
Mm-hmm.
South Jersey, but I spent most of my professional and adult years in New York City area, working as an occupational therapist.
Okay.
And then I was traveling therapy for a number of years across the United States as a travel therapist.
Okay.
So I've been to Hawaii, Texas, California, Florida, most of Florida. I did the whole East Coast, traveled the East Coast. Never did the Panhandle though.
Okay.
Did some work in Georgia, South Carolina,
Okay.
Maryland, Virginia.
So you've been a traveler.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what brought you to the magnificent Zanzibar? Guys, I'm saying magnificent because I was supposed to be gone by now, or at least at the end of the week, but I prolonged my stay here because the island is just magical. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. So what brought you here, Pat?
So
Because where are you originally from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New
Okay, you
Jersey,
say.
but I was working. Yeah, well, before I came here, I was working in Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah. So COVID. A lot of things happened because of COVID.
Okay.
But before COVID, my original destination was going to be Zimbabwe because I was going to meet a friend in Zimbabwe and do some tourism investment in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
But then COVID happened, and that plan was kind of disrupted. So then, but also I was going to take my mom to Ghana the
Okay.
same year. So I was going
Okay.
to take her to Ghana and then go to Zimbabwe.
Okay.
So everything got shut down. So we didn't go to Ghana, and I didn't go to Zimbabwe.
Okay.
So I didn't really feel like sitting around in the States going through all the mask wearing and things, going grocery shopping at a certain time with my mom and everything like that. Because I had my house in Virginia. It was just too much for me.
Okay.
So I was watching YouTube one night, and there was a young lady. Want me to say her name?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it was a young lady. She's a YouTuber. Her name was Traveling Sister. And she had relocated from the US to Tanzania. And so she was on another YouTuber's channel, and I can't remember their name, but they were a couple. And she had made mention that on that YouTube channel, I don't know why you all are suffering in the United States. Tanzania is open. So I
The
heard
borders were
the
open in
borders were open in Tanzania when
Okay.
everyone else was shut down. So me and a couple other people who were on that particular YouTube channel,
Mm-hmm.
we text each other on Facebook, and she said, one of the young ladies says, "Well, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sitting around here." I didn't know who she was. I said, "You know what? I'm not sitting around here either."
Yeah.
So she said, "I'm booking my ticket now." And I said, "Well, if you book your ticket now, I'll meet you there in a week." I had no idea who she was. So, but I
Okay.
did. And then my friend Joan, we worked together. She said, "Well, I'll go with you," because she didn't have to go back to work,
Yeah.
because we both worked in the school system. And she didn't have to go back to work till September after Labor Day. She says, "Well, I'll go with you."
But
And I
you
said,
decided initially to come here
to get away from
stay?
COVID.
Oh,
No,
just
no,
on
no,
holiday.
no. We had to go back to work in September, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So this was this occurred in July. I said, "Well, I'm not going to sit around because I had been sitting around for like a month or so, just doing nothing." And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know, something just told me
Mm-hmm.
when she made that announcement, it was like, okay,
Okay.
because what I was going to do, sit around there all summer.
Yeah.
So I booked my ticket. My friend Joan booked her ticket, and we arrived in Dar July 20th, 2020. July 20th, 2020. Yeah.
Okay.
So we were in Dar es Salaam, and that night when I landed, I met other people
Okay.
there, and I met the young lady who was talking to on Facebook. I met her there.
Okay.
And we all had a nice party on the rooftop that night. I had just got off the plane, hadn't slept or anything.
Okay.
Joan stayed at the hotel, and she slept.
Okay.
And then after that, we kind of toured around Dar. We hung out with
Dar es Salaam.
Dar
It's
es
like
Salaam in
the
Tanzania. Is the major city.
yeah.
It's no longer the capital. Dodoma is the capital. It used to
Oh,
be the capital.
really?
Dodoma is
Okay.
now the capital of Tanzania.
Okay.
So we had a great time meeting other expats and everything, and met a young lady at the hotel we were staying at, because I was going to Zanzibar. That was one of my trips. And she
Okay.
said, when you go to Zanzibar, go to a little town called Paje. She said, don't even go to Stone Town.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Right? I'm
Yeah.
like, why? She said, just trust me. I said, okay. So that's what I did. I came to Zanzibar, me and Joan, and we came directly to Paje, and we stayed at a little boutique hotel. It wasn't much open. There was hardly anybody there. It was quiet. So I just hung out with the locals. Joan and I walked the whole the meager boulevard that it was, because I'm literally, Jase is here and she could tell you that it's lively now. It was nobody. It was a sleepy fishing
People
village.
didn't know
beach.
Zanzibar anyway.
They did not
Yeah.
know, but we had a ball because there was no mask, there was no social distancing, there was no nothing. We had the most fantastic time. We partied every night, and it was
guys,
this only locals.
This was during the lockdown. You know
This
that
was
in
during the
Africa, the
lockdown.
pandemic did not happen. I was in Cameroon, like people were dancing, partying, doing
Oh
all
my
the normal
God.
stuff. Yeah.
We had the time of our life. It
Okay.
was
So
wonderful.
what after spending
Okay.
your initial 30, it was 30
Okay.
days?
Yeah.
What
But
happened?
wait, after that, I had to go back to Dar because we left all of our luggage and everything. We
Oh,
only came
okay.
for about a week. So I
Okay.
had to go back to Dar. And so when I went to Dar es Salaam, I said, okay, we still had some time.
Okay.
So we was looking for Airbnb, not an Airbnb, a hostel, a place to stay. So
Yeah.
we found this cute little house. It was like $10 a night. It was
Okay.
the cutest house, but it was so noisy. So we stayed there for a week. And then Joan was kind of antsy or whatever. She couldn't get in with the flow of the city.
Okay.
So she left me there. She flew back to America. So
Oh,
when she flew back to America, I went up to Arusha. I said, well, I'm here. I'm going to go to a different place. I went up to Arusha and then I came back because it was too cold.
hmm
And when I came back, I said, well, I hadn't told my mom. I hadn't told anybody because you all were still in lockdown.
okay.
And I'm thinking then, the third weekend, I only had one more week left. I'm thinking then, I'm like, why am I going to go home? Why am I going to go home? Rent is cheap. I had a little bit of money. I knew that. If I had at least 4,000,
Okay.
3 to 4,000 ready cash to do nothing with, just, not even my salary because I still had a paycheck coming. So I'm like, rent is so cheap here. I'm
Yeah.
sharing a
You can
house with
have,
somebody,
yeah.
right?
How much were you paying rent then?
We were paying $10 a night. It was two of us.
Yeah, but right now you can't even have like a house for per month,
$100 a
$100,
month.
like a proper
$100,
house
yeah.
with toilet inside and
Yeah,
everything.
a proper 2 bedroom kind
Yeah,
of house.
2 bedroom.
So I'm like, I was thinking to myself, I'm not going back.
Okay,
I ain't telling my
but that
mama
was
though.
still
So I
temporary.
was like, I'm not going back. I'm going to figure this out. So I went looking at apartments the week that Joan left, and I didn't like
Hey,
looking
Kathleen.
at the apartments. But meanwhile, my friend in America, I had sent her a picture of the sign for the Soul because at
Okay,
that time it was just Bush. The Soul is an apartment,
a
a
complex.
resort
Yeah,
complex here,
yeah.
and I had sent her the information, and she was like, "Oh, check that out, check that out." I said, "Okay, I'm going to go back to Zanzibar," but I hadn't intended on going back to Zanzibar to stay.
Okay,
So I was looking for an apartment in Dar, and it was the worst experience of my life, and meaning that when you look for an apartment here, they're not always clean.
okay.
So the thought of me living behind certain people's trash, it just turned me on. All right, we're back.
Our internet is not the best, but
Yeah, and it's windy here, so it's very windy from the ocean, so it's messing with the satellite tower.
okay.
So a young man that my friend Sean got in touch with to find about information about the Soul.
Yeah.
Before the Soul was the Soul. He said, "Why are you looking for an apartment in Dar? Come to Zanzibar." And I said, "Okay, I'm coming." So
Okay.
that Saturday, it was the middle of the week, but that Saturday I met a group of other Black Americans, Black Caribbeans, Black UK people who had came during this time,
Okay.
who had all heard this YouTube channel,
Okay.
who had all heard Traveling Sisters. So we all met there. And that's when I said, I'm going to Zanzibar. And two other young ladies, they said, I'm going too.
Okay.
He found me in a park, came to Zanzibar. I hadn't even toured Zanzibar because I just stayed in Paje.
Yeah.
So he found me an apartment, beautiful, 2 bedroom, brand new, everything. It was 300 USD a month.
A month. Wow.
A month.
Yeah.
And so my one of the ladies that I went to Zanzibar with, she went back to Dar.
Yeah.
And then she said, I'm not staying in Dar. You still got that other room available. This is a 2 bedroom apartment. So
yeah.
she came to live with me.
So then you shared.
Then we shared. So
okay.
my expenses was only like 175, 200 a month.
Was it Mama Sonia?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Mama Sonia.
Yeah.
And now we're plot mates. But anyway.
then so yeah. At that point when you took that appointment.
At that point, I had not told my mom yet that I was not coming home.
Or you had already decided to stay?
I had already decided.
Right.
When he told me he could give me an apartment, and I saw the apartment and I
Yeah.
saw the beautiful area,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, forget this.
Okay.
I stayed.
Okay.
So
Okay.
at that time, Qatar, I flew there on Qatar, and at that time they was kept extending the
Oh yeah,
ticket.
for the pandemic.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I also got extension on my visa because I was there on a tourist visa. So
Okay.
when the 90 days was, well, actually, I went at the 80th day. And
Okay.
I said, America's still closed.
Close. Yeah.
Everything is still closed. But America really wasn't closed.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
anyway, I said, America's still closed. I said, can I get an extension? Sure. They gave me another 90-day extension because, during that time, there was a lot of leeway. And
Okay.
so I extended my ticket and I
Yeah.
stayed. And I told my mom,
It is,
I'm not
Kathleen.
coming. I'm
Kathleen,
not coming back.
the prices here are crazy. Like I'm here, I don't want to leave. I'm planning to take an apartment here. Find something at $100 per month.
That's a house.
Exactly, it's a house.
It's
two
in
bedroom.
the village.
Exactly,
In the
and you
village.
rent it. But when they're talking about village, where you walk 10 minutes and you are at the beach,
Mhm.
and the beach here is insane. Oh my God. Anyway, let me come down and let Pam tell a story.
So,
Pam, I want to come to the point where you're like, okay, I'm not going home now.
yeah.
And then you buy the land here with your roommate.
No. First, I bought the soul.
Or the soul apartment,
Yeah.
so the complex.
After I met Mama Sonia, who's a businesswoman,
Mm-hmm.
so when she signed on the line, I signed on the line too.
Okay.
Where am I going to find that beautiful condo in America?
I know,
Walking
it's
distance to the beach.
amazing.
So
place.
I signed on the dotted line.
Yeah.
I didn't know where I was going to get the money from.
Yeah.
But I did.
Yeah.
And
you manifested the money after. Okay.
Yes. And
Okay.
so when I told my mom I wasn't coming home,
this is crazy though.
She came to visit me in December.
Yeah.
Of 2020, and she fell in love also with Zanzibar.
Guys, I think Zanzibar, like, it's a magical island. There's something happening here.
Yeah.
When you arrive here, you're like, I'm not living anymore. Mm-hmm. Like after 2 to 3 days here, I'm like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna leave. I want to stay.
You like a baby.
I want to stay here. It's an amazing place. Mm-hmm. So, how did you decide to open a guest house here?
Because people would come,
family, friends,
more friends,
more friends.
Yeah,
okay.
My only family that came is one of my cousins who lives in Fredericksburg, and my mom, and then my friend Sean.
Hey Kim.
Wherever I am in the world, mm-hmm. I know she's gonna be there. Okay. She's like me. She's like my sister.
Okay.
And she came. So, my thing is when people come, they want to have their own space.
Yeah.
And their own time to do something. Because most of my friends who are travelers, they're independent. They don't need me to guide them around.
Okay.
So when they want to get up early or go to bed early or whatever their time, they have their own space.
Yeah.
And then when my mom comes, she now stays at the condo. She has her own space.
Okay.
And she's able to walk and get her groceries, go get her coffee. She knows people in town that I don't know.
Yeah.
Because she's on her own.
Okay.
And she goes to the beach. She does it's a beautiful resort style condo
with a pool and everything.
And she's independent.
Okay.
So she does what she wants to do. And then when she wants to, she walks here.
Okay.
She walks from the soul, and she walks here.
Okay.
So the other cabin that I built she told me one time, she says, well, sometimes I want to stay in the Shambo in the village too.
Yeah.
But I need this, and I want this, and I want that. So that's where Jase is staying now.
Yeah.
Because it's self-contained. It has a kitchenette. It has its own shower and everything. So
yeah. And when we're talking about the village, guys, it's like we're walking every day to the beach. Mm-hmm. Almost every day we go to the beach. It's 10-15 minutes away. But like we're walking slowly, like turtles. We're taking our time.
We meet people in the village that we know.
Yeah, we're talking
and we talk to them.
It's just a beautiful way of living.
Mm-hmm. We talk to the shop owners on our way.
Exactly.
Say hi to the kids.
It's a community.
Yeah,
you see
community.
Those tiny people going to school.
Yeah.
So what has been the biggest challenge or joy of running it? Your guest house?
Well, I
Is a
only
challenge or joy? What?
I only rent either the condo or I really don't rent it. I well, let's say rent. I only offer it to friends, family as a referral.
Okay, but you do
Um,
rent it to,
yeah,
yeah.
the
Okay.
small fee,
Yeah.
not as much as it would cost if you were a person coming to Airbnb,
Yeah.
because I want to make it affordable for my friends and their friends to come and
And
visit
discover
Zanzibar.
the
Yeah.
discover the island.
So when they come to stay in the village and they want to stay at mommy's cabin with
Yeah.
her little tiny house, um, because you are a friend of one of my Exodus sisters.
Yeah, and I am also in the
That's how
Exodus system. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So that's how I said, okay, she's an Exodus sister.
Yeah.
She can stay at mommy's cabin.
Okay.
And we've had about, it's like we've known each other for a
I
long
know,
time.
she came and get me to the airport and we hugged,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then we went to eat
yeah,
something, and
yeah.
then like I'm here now
Yeah.
forever.
But I think what's unique about the Exodus sisters is that we all have commonalities
Hmm.
in why we belong to that group
Yeah,
and why that
exactly.
group is growing. So I think that's why we connected so quickly, because of the common interests in the
Exactly.
Exodus
And
song.
one of these common interests is ease, like a life of
Is
ease, doing
ease
as little as
as
possible,
possible.
enjoying life to the
Mhm.
fullest.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys, you see, I'm talking, I'm so excited.
Yeah,
Anyway, thank you so much for everyone commenting. I can see your messages. I'm putting them on the screen. Hey, Kim, thank you for being here, my love. I love how she decided to stay and not go back home. I know, like after she was going to be here just on holiday
Yeah.
for 30 days,
Yeah.
and then Zanzibar was like, you're not going anywhere.
And some of the core people that came July 2020 and August 2020, some of them still have not left.
Oh,
With the
right.
intention they were going to go back home.
Yeah.
Some of them had already just said, you know what, I'm going to take early retirement.
Yeah.
So the retirement visa here is pretty easy.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one young lady, she started a business. She's in two of them started a business in Tanzania, and they're doing very well.
Okay.
They haven't left at all.
Right. Thank you, Kim.
Yeah.
It's the sun, it's the
So-
beauty, it's the salt water, it's the community,
Yes.
is the magical
The constant breeze.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a very
it's
welcoming place.
exactly, and it's a different life here, and there's community with Palm and the people around, the people, and Tanzanian people are, I don't know, they're very peaceful.
Yeah.
They're peaceful people. They're respectful. You are on the road. People will say jumbo, caribou, which is welcome, right?
Yeah.
And everywhere, guys, the crazy thing is like you drive around and there's only positive note. Akuna Matata.
Yeah.
Translation?
Everything like it's cool.
Everything is everything is cool. All you
There's
have
no problem. Akuna.
there's no problem, and there's like on this and anyway everything is like take life easy, live in the moment.
Yeah. Sweet life.
This is the way the people live here,
Yeah.
take life as it is. It's not that complicated, it's not that important, and that's what I love. And wherever you go, the shops everywhere, that they have the same message.
Yeah.
So of course, you've already said that a little bit. But how is life in Zanzibar? Has life in Zanzibar different from where you came from, the US?
I guess I'll be considered bicontinental. Because a small segment of the year I go back to New York and I work, and I always have a project in mind. So I go back and I work. I see my mom. I see family members because I do have some older family members.
Okay.
So I go and see them.
Okay.
And I work. But now it's different. It seems New York. I love New York, but I don't travel New York the way I used to. From the Bronx, I'm mainly in the Bronx. I don't know. I just don't. I don't. I feel more stressed when I travel in the city. Here, when I travel, I don't. I get on the plane to go to Johannesburg, and I have a ball. Get on the plane,
and you just came back
from
Rwanda,
from Kigali.
Kigali.
So I think the level of ease and less stressless life I have here is the
Okay.
difference. When
Yeah.
I'm in New York and I land in JFK, I get my mind straight is
Mm.
that I gotta hustle. I
Oh,
gotta get
okay.
my game on. I can't be loud walking. You see how slow we walk here?
Yeah.
I need to
And
I
I'm
need to
like,
act like I know what I'm doing and know where I'm going and
yeah,
get there and get business done.
yeah.
Period.
When we're working with Pam and and the other lady every day, often I'm like, Pam, okay, what did you plan? She's like, I'm not
I don't
planning.
play nothing.
We're going with the flow, you know. Are
Yeah.
we going to the coffee to the beach?
Maybe.
We'll see, maybe. Let's just go. Which
Well, who knows?
route are we taking? We don't know. Let's just go.
Yeah, let's
And
just
you
go.
know, that's just the life here. And you know, who wouldn't
Mhm.
like love that? Absolutely, do like the life. Okay, Pam,
Mhm.
that was just the
Yeah.
intro. A bit long, guys, but you know, we had a lot to say. We want to talk about wellness now, your wellness journey,
Mhm.
right? And so you lost 55 pounds.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more, but yeah, I
Yes,
lost
in less than a
55.
year, isn't it? Would
Yeah,
you say
it was basically this, yeah,
this
starting
year?
end of February to now. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And guys, I came here just with the intention of see what Spam has done with the guest house so I can reproduce it in Gabon. But
Mhm.
what I found here is a community of people who eat healthy. And I'm back in that how do you say that, in that journey with
Mhm.
them.
Mhm.
Since I've been here, I don't have a scale or anything, but I can tell you that I'm feeling a lot better. You
Mhm.
know, I started the 75 balance before coming here, and it's like it was my purpose to be here because every day Pam is helping me to reclaim my wellness, my health with the way we eat. And she's going to talk about it. So you lost 55 pounds, which is
Mhm.
amazing. What inspired you to start this health journey?
Well, if there are any New York Summit sisters here,
Mm-hmm.
well, they probably seen me when I was a little bit fuller last year when Stephanie came to meet us. I was a little bit fuller.
Yeah.
But what they probably don't know is that I was in extreme pain.
Okay.
But I was determined to get down there and meet Stephanie um, and be with the sisters of the Exodus Summit. But I was in excruciating pain. Matter of fact, I just found out I had the herniated disc and I had the spinal stenosis.
Okay.
Uh, so I had to I had started making the life change before then because it was in March.
Mm-hmm.
I went low carb.
Okay.
And if I hadn't went low carb in March, I probably would not have been able to walk, take the train, go up this because where my train stop is, I had to go up the stairs.
Okay.
I would not have been able to do it.
So because you were not walking.
I was not walking that distance. Oh no, I was hardly walking feet in March.
Okay.
But by the time the Exodus meetup in April, I was walking.
Okay.
Still with a lot of pain and still with a lot of inflammation, but I made it. What did I have? I ate very little when I was there. But they had something on the menu.
Yeah.
but yeah, it was low
So
carb. Yeah,
what
low
shocked
carb.
me is you explained to me that you had to be wheeled
Oh,
at the
that was
airport.
yeah. So last year when I left New York, I had to be I had to have wheelchair services. My two friends had to take me to the airport, put me in a wheelchair, put me in the line because I could not stand. The pain was so excruciating. I could
Mm-hmm.
not stand. So I had to get wheelchair service from New York to Zanzibar. But I could have stayed longer in New York because they needed my services. But I said no. I said, if my health is going to deteriorate, if I'm not able to walk, I have to get back to Zanzibar because I cannot afford help in America. Like the help that I can get if I'm going to be disabled that I can afford in Zanzibar.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. So when I came back to Zanzibar, I was able to hire somebody to take me around. I was able to hire a cook and a cleaner and be able to think how I'm going to improve my health.
Yeah.
And so at that time, Mama Sonia was giving me suggestions. This is what we need to do. This is what we need. But even during that time, a lot of the swelling had came down. but I
Okay.
was still not able to. The pain, it was just, I can't explain to you all.
Okay.
I've given birth, and I'm telling you, when you give birth, it's like you have that pain, push, 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 and then you
It's
have
it
the
gone.
once you see your kid, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
when
over.
you see the child, it's over. But it
Yeah.
is incredible pain, right?
Yeah.
I live with pain. The pain that I was living with, I can't even
Explain it.
explain it.
So, what made you believe that going low carb
I
really
had to do you when you in that much pain.
you would try
I would
anything?
try it, but my
Okay.
thing is just food. I have to eat anyway.
Okay.
And if someone was telling me, you know what, try this. Oh, it's off. It's just food.
Yeah.
It's the food. So I said, you know what? Okay, because I had to get back to New York because I always been that window
Hmm.
in New York. I said, okay, I have to do something. So
Yeah.
that Mama Sonia said, the first thing you got to do, cut the sugar.
Cut the sugar.
Cut the sugar.
So the
That's
sugar in your
number.
coffee, your
The sugar,
tea.
sugar, sugar. Read everything. If it has sugar on it, throw it out.
Okay.
Don't even hesitate.
Okay.
And there's over 100 names for sugar.
Yeah.
If one of those hundred names are there, throw it out.
Okay. So you
Okay,
did
so
that.
that's what I did. That's what we would do in January.
Okay.
But I was still in pain. I didn't get the formula yet.
Okay.
The swelling was going down, the puffiness or whatever, because I didn't weigh myself.
Yeah.
I did not weigh myself.
But you could
But
feel
I
already
knew
better.
I knew I was up there.
Okay.
I knew I was up
Kimberly is
there.
saying, Pam is so peaceful.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know, compared to
Thank
me,
you.
excited, right?
But I knew my weight was up there. But then Ramadan was coming, and I had to leave. Um, Zanzibar because I have to come in and work to support my life here.
Yeah.
So anyway, Ramadan was coming, so I really researched and I said, okay, I got to plan while I was on the plane, I was like, I got to plan what I'm going to eat because the food is different in America. And I knew that I needed to stay away from the commercial foods, and I knew I needed to have a game plan once I got into America.
Okay.
Because there are certain foods that I'm addicted to. And I'm using the word addiction. I know there's certain things that I know when I get to New York, I want to eat.
Yeah.
But I said, okay, you cannot go to this place. You cannot have red velvet cake. You are not going to eat this because the sugar is just going to overload.
Okay.
So I love whiteys. There's something we can't get here, but I can have whiteys.
What is whiteys? What's whiteys?
It's a white meat fish that is very popular in the Northeast.
Okay.
And I love codfish. It's something we can't get because it's too warm here.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So I was planning out what I can eat low carb on the plane, 15-hour flight.
Yeah.
To stay in the zone, to keep up with Mama Sonia was telling me what to do and watching the videos and everything. She told me what to do. Okay. So I get to New York. I got my plan. I know what I'm going to eat. I know what I'm going to buy. I know what I'm going to stay away from. All those New Yorkers make my cake. She makes the best red velvet cake. I stayed away. I did not do it. I did not go to juniors or none of that stuff. None of that. Okay.
So you stayed away.
I had my game plan.
Okay.
And then a month later, I bought this book.
Let me go closer. Guys, can you see it? I'm reading it at the moment.
Because I was trying to find other ways, other avenues.
Cruz.
Yeah, I was trying to find lots of avenues and lots of ways to manage my carbs.
Okay.
So once I started doing that, I started feeling better and walking.
Okay.
Within 2 weeks.
Okay.
I was starting to walk with functional walking, not just walking, being able to walk from the apartment where I was staying to walk to work.
Okay. Right. I'm just writing down the name. Okay. It's Rose Cruz and it's the 100.
Yeah, the 100.
The 100 count. Guys, you just tap the 100 count and the rest will come up on the screen. Okay, before you continue, let me quickly address the friends.
Okay.
So Caitlin was saying, love of ease, that's a good way of putting it. Mm-hmm. Like loving the ease and life of ease. Yeah. Kim says, it is truly your purpose to be there. I love the energy. Oh, girl, you don't know. You don't know. I wake up with a smile,
Yeah.
with the birds singing, with
Yeah.
the roost sing. Oh, it's just
Yeah.
amazing. I'm in life of this. Don't worry, Kathleen. We got that.
Yeah.
Kathleen is another
So
friend of
I
mine.
even took the change of my lifestyle, my diet lifestyle, and my
Yeah.
eating lifestyle. I thought about that too.
Okay.
Is that I want to do this with ease.
Okay.
I've done Weight Watchers. There's too much work. I don't like to go to the gym. I didn't want to go to the gym. I just wanted to be able to walk. I didn't want to do the traditional things to get the weight because I know the weight too is a part of the problem.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to go to. Did not want to go the work route, the
You
traditional
wanted
route.
something
I wanted
simple.
simple,
Okay.
simple. So then when I got into this book, and this book led me to other things about
Mm,
how I got to be in the position that I was in
right.
from the commercial foods,
Okay.
from the things that are in the foods, from the hitting things that were in the food that were causing the inflammation.
Oh, we're still live.
Yeah.
Right. Okay,
Oh,
guys.
two.
Thank
Okay.
you for being here
Thank you for being
again.
patient.
Vicky, I love that you say Akuna Matata.
Yep. Akuma
E-
Hamnashida.
exactly. This is life on the continent. There's a lot
Hamna.
of amazing things. Sorry, but like power cut is part of what can happen. So yeah. All right. So we're gonna continue our talk. You guys can. Hey Evelyn, I'm so happy to have you here. I can't wait for you to build your guest house in Gabon. I will be there. Yes, sister. Evelyn has origin from Gabon.
Okay.
It's a sister, yeah. And the first time I saw Evelyn pictures, she looks like me with white hair.
Oh,
I'm like, okay, we're related. I
okay.
saw that to my husband. He's like, okay, you guys are related. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Uh, right. So we're gonna continue. So if you remember, Pam was telling us how she changed her way of living, a way
Mhm.
of eating,
Yeah.
doing low carb. And you
Mhm.
were explaining to me that within 2 weeks you could feel the difference.
Right. The difference, but I didn't really notice it. My roommate noticed it
Okay.
because I'm pretty much a creature of habit.
Okay.
When school is out, I'm packed. My back's everything is packed before the bell rings. Because I work with middle schoolers, so they're taller than me and bigger than me. So I want to get out. I want to get out as quickly as possible. But it was a struggle the first week. It was taking me at least a half an hour to get home, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a 10-minute walk. The
Yeah.
day he noticed, he said, "Pam, what are you doing home so early?" And it didn't dawn on me
Mm-hmm.
that I got home in less than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
When before it was struggling to get there
Okay.
for 30 minutes. And then I
Okay.
just like, oh, and it was like a Friday. I was like, oh yeah. I had noticed that when I really started I was feeling better. I was doing better.
Okay.
And then I really went down that rabbit hole about okay, this low carb thing,
It's doing something.
this not eating real food is doing something. Eating
Right.
real food is doing something, and cutting out the seed oils.
Okay.
No canola oil, no sunflower oil. I basically butter, ghee, coconut oil,
Olive
olive
oil.
oil.
Okay.
Right, and
Okay.
I did grass fed butter.
Okay.
Cutting all that other stuff. It's still mind blowing. It's to me, it's still mind blowing because I've never lost weight this easy.
Okay.
And I was
This.
an athlete in college. So
Okay.
I know what it feels like to be at a certain weight and be able to run and just run. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like that now,
Okay.
but my physiological things are still there. Like my stenosis is still there.
Yeah.
My herniated disc is still there because those are physical things.
Yeah.
I would have to get surgery to correct.
Yeah.
But losing that weight, I don't really feel, if I sit here too long, I get the stiffness,
Yeah.
right? But it's not debilitating. I just get up at this little, get the blood circulating again, and we're up and running.
Okay.
The sciatica only bothers me if I'm in the wrong position.
Okay.
But in terms of it keeping me from doing daily things like it did before, no.
I mean, you walk. I have to
I
run.
I know.
I have to like keep
Yeah.
up with you when we're
Right.
walking, right? You're sitting with you crawled on the
I
chair.
know now.
I can't do that. Your legs are crossed
I
all the
couldn't cross
time,
my legs,
which you
before.
couldn't do.
I
So
couldn't put my leg. I could
let
not
me
do
quickly address our friends. So do you know
Okay.
Evelyn, right? Evelyn Golden. She's from the Exodus
that. I
Summit
might know if
family.
I see her. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know people by face.
She's in Panama. No, I'm so bad. Evelyn, I'm not going to say where you are. I think you're in Panama, but maybe you moved because you were in Ghana at some point. Anyway, the Exodus ladies move all the time.
Yeah.
So Palm Zanzibar is where you belonged.
Yeah.
It's the food indeed, right?
Yeah,
So
it's the
Evelyn
food.
is like I think she's over 60, so she
Mhm.
knows. She has experience.
Yeah.
Vicky says, yes, food is definitely addicting.
It's yeah. And you know, the food stuff, the food like substances
Yeah.
are addictive.
Yeah.
Because it's okay to be addicted to a tomato.
Yeah, but
You know what I
who
mean?
is
You know what I mean?
addicted to
It's
tomato, right?
okay. It's okay to be addicted to a boiled egg, but a boiled egg when you put it on enriched flour bread, no. A egg, a scrambled egg when you scramble it in canola oil, those things, no. Is knowing what is real food and
Yeah.
what is fake, commercialized, manufactured stuff.
Stay away from packaged foods as much as
Yes,
possible and eat what
yes,
comes from
and
the,
mhm.
yeah, from the ground, from Mother Nature.
Yeah, and you don't really know how it impacts you. But you know what though? When you start eating the real food, your brain lights up,
Yeah.
and you when you see certain things, you go to the computer.
Okay.
What is that? And then you find out what it is, and you get. After I read the first part of this book,
Yeah.
oh, I was an angry sister.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was
There's a
very
lot in there.
angry about my situation was not all my fault.
Yeah.
It's a setup.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me address the friends on online. Pam, that's how I like to do it. Caitlin, so are you saying that you're eating low carb? Can you tell us more about that?
Mm.
Caitlin has condition. Caitlin, allow me to talk about it because she talks about that on the channel. She
Okay.
has chronic fatigue,
Mhm,
you know.
mhm.
So, Caitlin, I'm very interested to know if you're doing low carb to manage your condition. Kim says, can you link it in the description, Jazz, after the live? Yeah, definitely. Are you talking
Yeah.
about the book, right? The book that
This
Pam
this
is.
this book led me. This book led me to other research.
Yeah, they need to start with that though
This
because
book,
it's a good one.
the way he wrote it, and
Yeah.
believe it or not, he used to be very popular
Okay.
in the '80s, and all of a sudden he disappeared.
Okay.
Right? Because I used to see him on different talk shows, and I was like, okay, because he was more into fitness. He was
Okay.
more into fitness, and in the '80s I played sports. So when I read the book,
Mhm.
now I know why he disappeared from the public. He exposed
Yeah.
he exposed so much of what
The
the food
industry. The
industry and the
industry.
pharmaceutical industries and
Yeah.
some of the universities who we are proud to have attended are part of the problem.
Yeah, the
Saying that this research was no, it's not true.
follow the
So
money and you
yeah,
understand what the problem is.
exactly,
So Caitlin say,
exactly.
how long have you been here? I've been here for a week, but it's like I've
Mhm.
been here for a month. I'm
Mhm.
enjoying Pam's story.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank you,
thank you,
Kim.
thank you.
Okay, let's go here. Kim says, yeah, the food is what causes sickness and makes our body break
Break
down.
down.
Kim did start doing research on that, and she says the food No,
and
since
no,
yesterday.
it's like certain periods.
Yeah.
It happens right now. It's high season, so the hotels are full. So it's a pressure on the power grid. But normally, what we do if there's a power outage, somebody starts a fire. We put on some
Look, look,
music.
look what Kim
Or
says. When something is this good, expect things like that to happen. I love that. Thank you. Thank you so much for your patience.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, StreamYard removed all the comments that were there before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't see them anymore. So thank you so much, guys, for
Okay.
commenting. Okay, we're gonna continue with the
Yeah.
story. Akuna Matata. There's a chance that we're gonna go off again, but we're just gonna move on with the story.
Yeah.
So we were at the wellness, right? So then you started that low carb journey,
Right.
right? So was it a moment, where you had like a haha moment that made you think, enough, I'm changing? When you started eating that way, did you feel like this is it? That's something that
No,
you're
not
gonna
when I
have?
first started. I said, "It's I gotta try some. I gotta try it."
Okay.
I didn't know the outcome
Yeah.
because it's something I've never done before. I didn't
Yeah.
know the outcome, but I didn't know the outcome. I didn't know it was going to affect me that fast.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't know it was going to help me move from the position that I was in that quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how fast did you decide that this is a way of living? This is a lifestyle that you're gonna.
Because I couldn't walk the last year,
Yeah.
and now I can walk.
Yeah. So
Then I could go up the stairs on the 6 train and meet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just my body being able to move. I
Guys,
was like, that's it.
somebody said that Pam is sweet, right? It's
Thank you.
when I'm like, okay, Pam, like, oh my goodness, but I love pizza, but I like, and she's like, do you want to keep all your limbs? I'm like,
Let's start with the toe.
Let's start with the toe.
Yeah, let's start with the toe.
It's
You like pizza
because
you
I'm
take
diabetic.
pizza?
Yeah,
Right. You take pizza, or you want to give a toe?
Which one it is,
Yeah.
right? What's the choice that you're making here?
Yeah.
So
make those choices.
Okay.
So I told you one other thing that I did with when I changed. I didn't tell anybody. So
Yeah.
I didn't really tell my roommate. He just noticed that I was only eating the same type of food all the time. But I didn't tell my friends. The 2 friends that took me to the airport in the wheelchair, I didn't even tell them what I was doing in terms of how I was changing my diet. I did not tell them.
Okay.
And I didn't tell my coworkers or no one because I didn't want to hear their noise. I didn't want to hear their opinions. I didn't want to hear, oh, but I heard so and so. I didn't want to hear it. I wanted to stay focused.
Okay. So Kim is asking a very good question. It's like, what I was asking, what food does Pam eat? So we'll come back to that in 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I love that. Thank you, Celia. She has an amazing story. So that's why I wanted to share that with you, because she has inspired me. The food that I'm eating here, you're not missing out in this lifestyle. So that's why, let me just quickly go and see, just 2 seconds. So Kim is asking, what food are you eating? What do you eat?
It's probably easy to say what I don't eat.
I think what you're eating, because you don't eat anything processed.
Okay,
you don't eat.
But what's her name again? What's your name?
Kimberly.
Kimberly. Let me tell you a little bit about my history. I'm a 2nd generation vegetarian, and I was also vegan. So my food repertoire is probably shorter than most because I have a meat aversion. I can't take the smell of certain meats. So if you eat meat, you probably have a larger repertoire of food that you can eat than I can eat. And eating in this lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I eat seafood, and then I'm funny about what seafood I eat. So I do eat seafood. I am lactose intolerant, but I'm actually more tolerant of some things now than I was before. So I eat seafood. I eat eggs. I don't have any problems with eggs here. But when I'm in America, I can only eat pastured eggs, and they are a little bit more expensive. I can eat that. And, in New York, you have a good repertoire of fish. So I love the fish I can get there. And I try not to eat anything farm raised, but I mean, occasionally I might have a little something farm raised. I'm not a carnivore. I would say I'm more keto. So I like my green vegetables. I don't eat high starch vegetables, like I don't eat white potatoes. Carrots at a very minimum. If it's carrots in it and I can't pick them out,
Yeah, you
I'll
will
just
have
leave
it.
it. I'll just leave it in. It doesn't
Yeah.
really bother me. But I try to stay under my daily goal is to stay under 30 grams of carbohydrates or lower. Right now, I'm running a challenge where I'm challenging the people, the ladies in my group, to stay 100 and under,
Yeah, that's what
and
I'm doing
to
because I'm starting.
learn where these sneaky carbs are coming in, these inflammatory things are coming in. So I don't do sugar. Um,
Okay.
Sometimes sugar creeps in because I didn't read the label well enough. But at this point, it doesn't. It's not bothering me. It's not giving me inflammation. But as soon as I know it, I kick it out.
I want to add something here because about the label, I thought that I was somebody that's very careful and I know how to read the label. And we went to a shop with Pam and I want to buy butter because I'm eating that lifestyle now, low carb,
Mm-hmm.
high fat, whatever. And so I take the butter and I want to buy it. And Pam is like, wait, she read behind the label the sugar.
Yeah,
For me,
sugar.
butter,
Mm-mm.
why would you put sugar in butter? I would just buy it. The thing that
Mm-hmm.
you assume that they're pure, they're clean,
Yes.
there's no sugar,
No.
sugar sneaks
Yeah.
everywhere. So Vicky's saying exactly you have to protect yourself from the
Yeah.
outside noise. Exactly.
I
You
told
you
no one.
yeah, you guys remember when I went to the doctor and I had lost 10 kilos when I was doing the 10 kilos is about 20 pounds with the 75 balance. And then the secretary at the doctor, she's like, oh, well done, you lost 10 kilos. Now you can go buy a big cake and
See,
treat yourself.
see,
I
see.
was like, you know that I'm
She's at the
diabetic.
doctor's office.
I know.
The place where you.
I was shocked. She knows I'm diabetic. I have high blood pressure. She saw me there struggling when I wasn't well. And she insists, I'm like, no. I'm
Yeah.
like, and she's like, it's okay. You can treat yourself. And she's telling me, this big cake, telling me,
She's
I'm like,
pouring it on,
I was
giving you
shocked.
more visual, giving you
Yes.
more adjectives,
But
making it more descriptive.
I was like, this is sick. This is the doctor.
Yeah.
She should know better.
Oh my God.
So yeah, you
Yeah.
need to protect yourself, Vicky. Absolutely. So let me quickly continue with the question before. Yeah, everything is fine. Akuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
Okay. How do you manage your health while living and working in Zanzibar? Like, is it easier here to?
It's easier. I would say it's easier here.
Why?
It was easy. Once I got into the routine of knowing the carbohydrates, it was easy in America too.
Okay.
It was easy. It's easier here because my lifestyle was less stress.
Yeah.
But it was
okay.
easy in America
And
too.
that's important because stress is that
Yeah.
cortisol.
The cortisol, right?
Cortisol. Yeah.
Yeah.
So because you have a life where you're not stressed,
Mhm.
very laid back,
Yeah.
it also helps.
Yeah, it
to
helps.
work.
It does.
Okay.
But it wasn't hard in New York. Once I got into the game and I knew it, it was easy.
Okay.
Once I got into it, it was easy.
Okay. So people may say, guys, I don't know if you hear us because we're on the last bracket of the network here,
Right.
but we're gonna push through. Do you think that living on the island has helped your mindset and lifestyle?
Yeah, because of the ease, the less stress.
Less stress.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what.
less. Yeah, it is less stress.
Okay. Can you talk to us about your daily routine in here? What's your daily routine?
I don't have no.
Do you have a routine?
No. I get up when I feel like it. Go to bed when I feel like it. Eat when I feel like it.
Okay.
No, no routine.
So no routine.
But now we get up. We get up pretty early here because
every day.
I have a little friend. He jumps on my roof every morning at 5:45.
Yeah.
A little crow. He jumps on my roof.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily get out of bed.
All right. Yeah. But we walk every morning.
Out of bed.
Yeah.
And by 7:00, we're up. We're ready to walk.
Yeah.
We're ready to walk.
Yeah.
And then, we do our little community walk.
Yeah.
We walk through the community like we're patrol.
I know, but they're doing an amazing job here.
But we're not patrolling. We just have a great time walking. We enjoy the walk. So
yeah,
and we're walking miles.
I know.
We're walking miles.
Yeah, the aim every day is 10,000 steps.
But we you done at least 5.
Yeah.
One day I
Yeah.
couldn't walk.
Yeah.
Because I'm still on my health journey too.
Yeah.
So one day I couldn't walk because I was testing myself with mozzarella cheese.
Oh, and then
because I know. Excuse me, the sweat is getting a little hot.
yeah, it's hot.
I know some things I'm more tolerant of that I didn't used to be, and I said, well, let me try a little bit. Nah, my body still.
Yeah,
I can't
didn't.
do it. I can't.
It's okay. I took over the cheese.
But she took over my cheese,
and I'm eating it because it's good. I don't have any issue
so
with
I
that.
can't do it.
Yeah.
So
guys, let us know if you continue hearing us because we don't know if we go up. I need to check on my phone to see if we're still on and going. Let's see.
Yeah. So
I'm just quickly checking.
I'm minimalism.
Okay.
I'm minimalistic in my diet, and it makes it easy. I'm minimalistic in my lifestyle here. I had a really big house in America, in Virginia. Here, my house is small. It's contained. My diet is now small and contained.
Guys,
and it's easy. I used to think about, okay, I finished breakfast. Okay, what am I have for lunch? Now I'm like, I eat, and that's my fuel. And then, like, we haven't eaten yet.
No.
Yeah. It's
not hungry.
The food noise is not there. It's not a priority.
And this is crazy for me.
For me too.
Because one week in, I'm not fighting with the food noise.
Yeah.
What am I going to eat, etc. And guys, that's why I'm staying in here longer. It's doing a lot of good for my health. And health is more important.
And your emotions, your
like I don't have
changed.
my mind. Like you have your mind driving you crazy, talking and saying so many things. My mind is quiet. I go to bed in peace. I wake up with bliss. Oh my goodness, it's just a beautiful life. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. We're gonna move on to traveling plus size. Right. Don't go. The good stuff is coming to the end.
So let's do traveling plus size.
Hey Dawn, hi, nice to see you here. We're talking about how life is amazing in Zanzibar. I don't think I'm moving back to the UK. My family have to come here because okay,
all right,
let's move.
We're gonna do traveling plus size. Now last year I was I'm 5'9". And let's see, who's my, I forgot. I don't know what size I wear now. But anyway.
Thank you, Vicky.
Anyway, last year I was probably a 20.
Okay.
To 20.
Size
American size.
Yeah.
18, 20-ish right there.
Okay.
So my body build, I'm hippie, but I'm not real wide. So when I'm sitting in an economy seat.
Yeah.
My thing is that I'm thicker this way.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So my booty is going to push me forward in the seat.
Yeah.
Right? So my knees is an issue.
Oh, okay.
So I'm always trying to get away where I have to take an aisle seat because I have long legs. At 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah.
I always have to have my legs free.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now when I came back this year, I was like, in economy.
Oh, you were
I can cross my legs in economy.
And you were
because I don't have the big boom boom anymore.
That's that blocking. They're taking all the space.
That it's a big shelf of whatever.
Yeah,
back
you're off
here.
camera.
I usually have a big shelf of meat back here.
Yeah,
I don't have it, so I can sit all the way back. Right?
Yeah.
And I can cross my
I'll
legs.
stop showing off. Every day she's like crossing her leg.
I can cross my legs in economy.
By the end of 3 months, have you crossing?
I was like, and then I didn't have room here. So I used to always ask, I always got lucky with a neighbor in economy. Okay. And I said, do you mind if we lift this?
Oh yeah.
Because if we don't lift this
it's
seat,
gonna
person is always jabbing me in my meat.
Oh.
In my my nice little fluffy girl stuff.
Yeah, I don't
So
ask.
so
I
now
always leave it up.
so wow.
No, I'm sorry.
But now I leave it down
Okay.
and I lean this is
Okay. The joy of traveling.
I even took a picture.
Okay.
I took a picture of my knees that I had space.
Yeah.
In between. I was like, ooh, I got space in between here. And then I took a picture because I could do my legs like this. I have a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. So I'm like, okay, now I'm this is what it's like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's move back to when you were still 55
Or more.
or more over. So how was it like for you to travel plus size?
Oh,
as a
you know,
plus
I was
size?
always holding it in.
Yeah.
Make
Oh
sure
my
I got the aisle seat.
goodness. Yeah, I'm
Kinda-
like that.
Yeah, kind of
I'm
holding
like that.
it in.
Yeah.
And you hope that person go ahead and fall asleep so you can be a little bit more relaxed.
Yeah. Or you like lean outside to make sure
Yeah.
that you're not touching the other
You
one.
go up to the desk and you whisper, "Are there any seats?"
No, I don't whisper.
I don't-
As when I arrive, I'm like, oh, I'm standing, I'm waiting for everybody to sit. I tell them, like, if there's a seat free where there's no row, nobody,
Okay.
I want to sit. When I came here,
Mhm.
there was this Italian and they're rude, like, I'm sorry if there's an Italian there. They are so rude. That guy keep poking me as well. I'm like, I can't stay here. Because I was at the very end by the window. And I stood and I say, please, I need to sit somewhere. Do you have some space? Then they're like, there's a row. We're not putting anyone there because the television aren't working. I'm like, I don't care about television.
Yeah, you want comfort.
Put me there. And I was,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, I lay down.
Yeah, yeah.
But traveling as a plus size, guys, is a struggle.
It's stress.
Stress.
It's not comfortable.
No, because you're always conscious of you being a bother for other people.
Yeah.
As I was sat there, I was like
You're
that.
always
I could
scrunched
not
up.
move,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's so uncomfortable. And this is why, and it's Vicky, by the way, Vicky here, aging on your own terms, with Vicky. Ooh, and I love a slogan, aging on your own terms. You saw me with the t-shirt here.
Yeah.
It's like I want to age on my own term, meaning still traveling but being comfortable. I don't know. I had so many stress and anxiety when I traveled because of my weight. So Vicky told me, yeah, Jase, you said that you want to travel to those other countries. How about staying longer? Because every time you talk about it, you are so happy and joyful. Why not stay and extend it? And work on your health. So thanks ever so much, Vicky, for telling me that, because yes, this is what I needed, and certainly why the universe, God, sent me here. So because that was not my journey, I was supposed to go to Gabon, and then I start talking to Pam. So let's continue. So what are some of the challenges you faced while traveling, like clothes, the heat, the plane? Did you beforehand for the people? Yes, and then we can give some tips. Anywhere, like you just
like
traveling.
now. Well, now, no, I don't have any problems traveling now.
Not now.
I'm
before.
going to tell you why.
Yeah.
Moving here before traveling, like when I was in the States, when you travel somewhere, you want to, oh, I need to take this. Oh, I need to take that. Oh, blah, 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 blah. You want to look cute for this. Ha! You come to Zanzibar. You can bring Prada if you want. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
You can bring Gucci if you want. Nobody cares.
And no point bringing high heels. There's
do not bring stilettos because they will be broken up.
Yeah.
So you bring your flip flops. You bring your favorite pair of company shoes.
Yeah.
And you buy clothes that you can roll up and hand wash, because literally nobody cares. So don't come here with no luggage and they, I mean, you could go. She could go to a party like this with a t-shirt and a shorts.
Yeah,
this is how laid back Zanzibar is.
People walk barefoot on the street, like on the highway.
They
highway.
They walk. The road, the asphalt.
They walk barefoot.
Barefoot. Nobody cares.
And
they just care about your character.
Yeah,
that's the only thing. Are you a good person? That's all they care about. Are you a pleasant? Bring a pleasant spirit here. Yeah, they don't like people with problems. Don't burden us with your problems. Yeah. 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 Because it ain't that. It's not that heavy. It ain't that deep. Hakuna Matata. Yeah, it ain't gonna get that deep here. So if you're a person who needs to be validated by what you wear, what you drive, you're not going to get it here.
No,
That's not the validation of that is not even here.
no, we're driving
It is
a
not here.
tuk-tuk. Yeah, it's just laid back. You
It's
have anyway the
laid back.
Maasai
It's
people
just
that
about
walk
life.
everywhere bare
It's about
feet.
enjoying life.
Yeah.
This is a very family orientated island. It's about community. Yeah, nobody.
Yeah. Vicky saying you are welcome. You were destined to be there with Pam. I believe so. I believe so
Yeah.
because and I love the journey. Even what I'm eating, I'm enjoying my food. At that time, I'm not hungry. I don't know what time I ate. I'm not hungry,
But drink something before you go.
Yeah,
So,
so I need to have a little something
yeah.
before going to bed.
But I'm excited. So
Wait,
where we are next
wait.
on the
So we were like, okay, let's move. We were at traveling. So you said right now you don't have any issue anymore.
no.
Do you have
I
any
backpack.
tips?
I'm like you now. I backpack. I buy like I just have like 5 sets. I have 3 pairs of undies. I have 3 bras because I wash them out
Yeah,
and hang them. There's always a place to hang up. When I was in Rwanda, there's always a place to hang out, hang your clothes up. I'm not going to, I don't wear no bummy clothes, but stuff that you can roll out and
yeah,
that you can shake out.
exactly. When I
As long
arrived
as
at the
you-
airport, your driver was like, "Where's your luggage?" I turned my back because I had my backpack. That's all I
It's
have.
just unnecessary.
Okay, what advice would you give to women watching us right now, right? Who are afraid to travel because of the size? Because you were telling me that you think that a lot of the women are traveling
Because they know that it's going to be uncomfortable. They'll
Yeah.
do 3 hours. You can suffer pretty much in 3 hours. But coming from New York to Doha or to Addis Ababa to get to the East Coast,
Yeah,
you're talking 13 to 19 hours. And then you're going to have to transfer to another plane.
yeah,
So I think I know for myself, if I was any larger and being a traveler, like, oh God, I have 7 hours, even 10 hours. I got to stay crunched up, or I got to spend $5,000 for business class.
no way.
So if I spend 5,000, I mean, if you can afford it, hey,
If you
come.
can, definitely.
If you can afford it, welcome to Zanzibar. But me, that wasn't in my budget. That wasn't, Anyway, you can spend the 5,000 to 8,000, and you can be in what's it called, business class, first
Yeah.
class, or whatever. You
Yeah.
can have your own little cubby. You can spread out, and you don't have to worry about anything. But I didn't have that luxury of having that type of finance.
Okay.
So yeah, I wouldn't take long flights like that.
Okay.
If I was
Okay, let me come back.
300
Let
plus
me
or-
come back to
yeah.
that. So, Vicky saying, I've already ordered the Jorge Cruz book. This may
Go
actually
to the
make
library.
me read my 10 pages a day for the 75 balance. Yes, and Vicky is so easy to read.
It's a good read.
It's a very
It's a
easy
very
book
good
to read.
Yeah.
Hey, look who's here. Hi, Amy. Look who's here. Amy is the one that put connected us.
Yeah.
So, Amy, thank you so much for
Hey.
connecting me to Pam. We're having a lot of fun.
Mhm.
We talked a lot about a life in paradise.
Mhm.
A life with ease. Now we're talking about traveling. So, what you said earlier about, I would not say that. I would not tell women over, who are over 100,000, what am I
300
saying?
pounds.
300 pounds not to travel, because
No.
I am that woman.
And I was that woman. I'm pretty sure it was close.
I
didn't
am
get on
that
the
woman.
scale.
So
You travel at
Yeah.
3, come with me, and leave under.
Yeah,
Leave under.
leave under.
Leave under 3.
Okay, yes. Oh yeah, of course.
You're gonna, because
Yes.
we already see it.
Yes.
We already see
This
the
morning
difference.
anyway. This morning I wore my jeans and
They
I'm
were
like,
baggy.
what happened to my jeans?
Mhm.
It's like, okay, it was so baggy already on me and I was so comfortable. So yes, I'm definitely leaving 300 under 300.
Yeah.
What I would say is, yes, traveling overweight, it's difficult. It can be stressful, but do not let that stop you. For those of us in
No.
Europe, The way I do it is I let everybody go on the plane.
Okay.
I let everybody goes on the plane, and then I ask to be changed to a place where there's a free seat next to me. It's free. I don't have to pay anything for that. Or some of the airline may ask you to pay a small fee to have choose your own seat.
Okay.
Right? That's what I do, and then I'm comfortable. So far, I haven't had any
That's
issue.
a good hack. I never thought about that one.
Yeah,
Just be the last person and then ask them.
Always.
Okay.
I'm like, these people are rushing to go because I only have a backpack. Like, I don't have a lot
Right.
of luggage to put everywhere.
Right.
So I
Okay.
sit there and wait for everybody to go on the line, and I come last, and I see where is empty, and then I take a seat there.
Okay.
And then, so I never had an issue with my size. I always have, seats. And
That's a good hack. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
So don't let your size keep you from traveling. So we're gonna go for the next one. We spoke about traveling plus size, and about that, we want to come back to something because you started a challenge, right?
Yes, I started a WhatsApp group.
A WhatsApp group,
And
and
it's
the
called the Real
challenge.
Food Comeback on WhatsApp.
Okay.
And this week we're doing the prep
Okay.
for the challenge because this way of eating and thinking is different. It's kind of against the grain because we've even had people ask us, remember in the group the other night about crackers, and here they eat chapatis, which is like
Flatbread.
like a flatbread.
Flatbread, yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
A mandazi, which is like a donut, no. So
the lady was like, so what are we eating?
You can eat everything else except for that. So, this week we're doing that the mindset and getting some visuals of what to eat.
Yeah.
Of what to eat. Since
I like
Saturday.
That. Vicky, sorry. Hey, Chef Zed. Hey, Chef Zed is in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
She's a great chef. She cooks a lot of it. Chef Zed, we're talking about not eating rice. She's gonna run away in a second. Don't go. Rice, fufu, gari, all these
until
things.
you're metabolically ready.
Hey, Mike.
If you think you're metabolically, you can eat that little bit of rice.
Yeah.
If you can eat under 100 grams of rice, and the rest of it is
maybe you make it your treat of the day.
Yeah, if you can do
count
that.
It. Yeah.
But some people, carbohydrates is sugar. Sugar is a carbohydrate.
And it's addictive.
When you start, I cannot eat a cup of rice. I'm a geek.
Me neither. I need my bowl of rice is not this. It's like that. Yeah.
My folks are from South Carolina. I am a geechee. I eat rice. I love rice.
Yeah.
I'm the rice people.
Yeah, the same. I have an addiction to rice. Mike, we're talking how in Zanzibar, I find a life of, oh my goodness, it's paradise, guys. Paradise on earth in Zanzibar. And with Pam, I'm learning to eat differently, low carb. And since I've been here,
eating low carb and being satiated.
Exactly. And walking daily on the beach, on this beautiful island, I've already seen changes. So, yeah, that's what we're talking about right now. So, Chef Zed is saying that's an amazing topic. Yes. So, okay, let's.
So Saturday starts the challenge.
Okay. And what's the challenge?
The challenge is to stay under 100 grams of carbohydrates. The group is called the Real
and
the Real Food,
because there's new people. The book also because there's new people that are here.
Okay. Yeah. But this isn't. We're not following this book.
Okay.
But maybe a little bit. Yeah. So we're trying to keep under 100 grams of carbohydrates. Okay.
Okay, and that's a good read that Pam was recommending. I'm reading it at the moment.
But eating real food. So your carbohydrates are going to come from green vegetables. You pick your favorite 5 vegetables. Mine was broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, onion, and green pepper. It's occasional mushrooms.
Yeah.
And what I did was I wanted to know how much a cup of each one of those, how many grams of carbohydrates. For broccoli, for example, 150 grams of carbohydrates, which is about 1 cup.
Yeah.
It's 10 grams of carbohydrate. I'm
That's a
not
big,
eating 10 cups of broccoli,
yeah.
but I might have a little bit of broccoli. I might have 3 cups,
Okay.
and then I put
And
some,
that's a big
and then
quantity. It's a
yeah,
good
and
quantity,
then I put some
volume.
butter on it
Okay.
because don't be afraid of fat. Do not be afraid of that. And I put some nice organic pastured butter on it. Then I'd have a nice piece of fish or seafood. Like I would, when I started journaling too, by the way, I would eat about 8 to 10 ounces of a protein and I was satisfied.
Okay, so I'm conscious of the time, so
Okay,
we're
so
gonna go to the last
so
question. How has Zanzibar helped you to heal and grow? Because the title of this live was
coming to
"Come to Zanzibar
Zanzibar
to
to
Heal,"
here.
because we want to talk about the retreat and the things that you're doing to.
Okay. So right now we're doing the 7-day challenge that starts Saturday, the 7-day challenge to learn what is 100 grams of carbohydrates or less and on your path of healing. Learning what these commercial food, opening your eyes, researching, sending videos for you guys to dig deeper into the rabbit hole of finding out what these commercial foods are doing to us. And then we with her assistance,
Like she has to say, I'll be here.
I'm developing a program for a 28-day retreat here in Zanzibar.
And okay,
So we're going to launch it November 1st.
The next question is, what makes Zanzibar special for women who need to reset their life? Why do you think it will benefit the people?
Ease. This is a life of ease.
Mm-hmm.
And we got good organic food. We have a beautiful beach. We have wonderful people that live here.
Yeah.
We're going to find a beautiful villa near the beach for you to heal.
Yeah.
To have a good time.
You understand that I moved here now, right, guys? Yeah.
So you can experience what we're experiencing. So that's what we're going to develop. And trust me, we can get the launch November 1st. I'll be able to launch the information. So those of you who are interested, you can email Jazz or you can email me.
I'll put everything on the
she'll put everything.
Yeah.
If you're interested, we do have a little info packet. If you want the info,
I can send it to you guys.
Yeah, we do have an info packet.
So what's your email?
OT.
You can type it. OT.
Because I'm a long-term Bronx OT, so I use OT Bronx. Oh, everything.
Is it at Gmail? Okay, let me do the same.
It's British. It's a British keyboard.
Yes, I have British, I have French, I have all different kind of thing. Okay, guys, I've put Pam email address on the screen if you want to have the information. But yes, honestly, being here, it's so wonderful for wellness, right? It's the country itself, because people motto is Hakuna Matata, and they live it. This is why I felt here. Everywhere you go, it's like Hakuna Matata. Even when they want to sell you something, they will talk to you, but if you like, okay, they let you go. They're not trying to be aggressive or anything. I really love this country. So next question, and then we're gonna go soon, guys, but let me just see if someone came here to recharge. What would you tell them to do or experience first? Zanzibar.
The first thing I would tell you to do is find you a spot on the beach and do absolutely nothing.
Guys, the beach
Get
here.
you a nice cold bottle of water.
Yeah, and that's what we
nothing.
do. It's like blue sky, water, white sand. When you look at it's surreal. The first time I was like,
just do absolutely
this is not normal.
Nothing.
It's like, am I dead and I'm in paradise now? Where am I?
Yeah, that would be my first suggestion. Is to find a place on the beach, get your boat, just do absolutely nothing. Clear your mind, clear your stress. Because that's what I do when I come back here. I have to decompress.
Yeah, remove
I have to decompress.
all the,
So go to the beach and we do absolutely nothing. Have a good time. Look on the beach. Just have a cup of coffee, some cold water. And then you get into, okay, what can I do in Zanzibar? What can I explore in Zanzibar? We have natural caves here, swimming with dolphins.
Yeah.
My favorite, I love farms.
Okay.
We have the spice farm.
Okay.
We have wonderful farm to table places where you can go eat real food,
Yeah.
where you can eat real goat meat, real organic, meats and seafood and fresh vegetables. You just have to stay away from the chapates and all those good things, but
Yeah.
you'll get so full on the good stuff.
Yeah.
Good fish, good, those
Oh,
type of
let
things.
me tell you something. I bought minced beef, guys. The first time I cook it, that meat was too meaty, like real taste of beef. Very different. I'm like, I can't eat, I couldn't eat it. And then the second time I appreciate it because, things are done so freshly and naturally that you feel the real taste of
Yeah.
food, right? And my next question is, do you think there's a spiritual or emotional energy on this island? Honestly, they have friend that came from the UK with the son. The son is like, he's not living anymore.
Yeah.
He wants to live here. People coming here, they're like, okay, we want to stay here.
Yeah.
We're not leaving.
I've heard several people in recent years when they go to immigration. At one time, they used to have, I don't know if they still do, they had a single entry, which is $50.
That's
single
me.
entry.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they tell the Americans, no, just get a multi entry.
The
Because
guy,
you're going to stay longer.
Yeah.
And what happens to everyone from the UK or the US?
they stay
They
longer.
stay longer.
I did ask for 15 days here. They gave me 90 days.
Yeah. Everybody
Because
stays longer.
I was going
Most
to
people stay
check
longer.
on my passport to say, oh my goodness, I only have 15 days. But now I want to stay longer.
Yeah.
Well, they gave me 90
Yeah, they
days.
give you 90 days. And what most Americans do is that you can take a quick hop to South Africa, or you can take a quick hop to
Visa
Rwanda,
run.
or what's called the visa run,
Yeah.
and come right back. It's most Americans do it. They're like, no, I ain't ready to go back yet.
Okay.
So I did it for 3 years.
So,
But I didn't do the visa run. I got a long-term student visa to learn the language.
okay.
So, yeah.
That's an option as well, guys, to have a long term. I didn't know that existed. That you can have a long term visa to study the language,
Yes, to
study
study.
Swahili.
Mm.
And you need to have a bit of Swahili being here. People will greet you on the road, and you need to know how to reply. And and it goes a long way to just be able to
It
say
does.
jumbo,
It does.
caribou, blah blah, salama, all this.
Yeah.
I thought I learned Swahili on Duolingo, but whatever they teach you there, that's not good.
No.
Okay. So when
Alright.
your guests come, what they usually say after a few days here.
Well, the guests before you came, they
Yeah,
were only supposed to stay 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, they were just coming and check out something. They stayed over a week, but they had to get back because they had other commitments.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to go.
Wow.
But they extended as long as they could.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody does.
Okay.
I would say 90% of the people come. They extend.
And they don't want to go. So guys, come. So
Yeah.
let me quickly see the questions of our
Very
friends,
Husana.
and then I'll move to the last part of our talk today.
Do they have any questions?
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. So Chef Zed say, yes, I always said when eating carbs, try to balance with the carbs with more veggie and protein
And fats.
and fats.
Well, the
But we
carb.
have
Well,
fat.
it all depends on what carbs, because we're focusing on lowering our insulin lowering our insulin response.
Yeah.
So everybody is different because some people may not be as let's see as responsive. The response to the insulin with rice or whatever, or whatever. But
Yeah.
because of my past weight and issues, I know that I am insulin resistant when it comes to rice and flour. They're inflammatory to me.
Yeah.
I'll give you a good example. I can't eat tomatoes in the States.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. When I eat a tomato in the States, I start getting a rash.
But
And I
because of,
tried the tomato on the vine,
yeah,
and I tried, what? Nope, I can't eat them. But guess what? I can eat them here.
it's because of what they put in the food
it's,
as
it's
well.
what they put on the food. It's
Yeah.
it's how it's grown or whatever. So
Okay, let me go to our friend. Vicky says, I joined the WhatsApp group, but it doesn't let me comment. Oh, Vicky, you
oh,
are
you're
in
on the
the
channel. In
channel.
the
I need
channel.
I
I
need to
have a
send you the group.
yeah, I
I will
have a
send you the group
channel. The channel is just for I send out information.
information. Yeah, I'll send you the message, Vicky. Sorry, I forgot. Amy said, I was surprised to hear from Jazz how easy it is to eat high fat, low carb in Zanzibar.
Yeah.
That's Amy. Yeah, explain about
Yeah.
the five,
Isn't that
how
butter
you
good?
make
The
it easy.
butter here that's
Oh
made.
my God. Amy is
The
so
butter here
easy.
is woo. It's off the chain. It's
I,
good.
I will be sharing some of my meals and with you guys. It's so easy and satisfying to eat that way. I wouldn't have thought so. Uh, then Vicky says, this has been great, ladies. I need to drop for an appointment with me and Mel.
Thank
Uh,
you.
we'll catch up the replay for the discussion I missed. Don't worry, darling. Thanks ever so much for being here. You know how much I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Um, Several Moment says, sorry, my battery is dead. So I'm using this ID. Don't
Oh.
worry, that's okay. That's okay. Thank you for being here, Chef Zed. Yes, I recognize your picture.
Mhm.
All right, let me quickly go to the messages. Right. Okay, we're finishing, guys. Thank you so much for being here with us. So, what have you learned about yourself since moving in Zanzibar? Like, like the Akuna Matata, the not take life so seriously.
Mm. Let me turn the water off. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Do you mind to give me also a tissue, please?
Yeah.
I have, like, guys, what's have been happening is because I've been eating that way for a week, I'm detoxing my body. Okay. So I have what they call the keto flu, meaning that I feel like if I have the flu, but because my body is detoxing from, all the crap I've ate, before, all the carb, all the sugar, etc. So, yeah. So what have you learned about yourself since moving in Zanzibar? Sorry, guys.
I love community.
You love community. Explain that to them
I love
while
community
I'm blowing my nose.
because we have a nice group of expats here, and we live amongst our Zanzibarian family, and I love community.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I love community. Where when I'm home, I'm an individual,
Mhm.
but I love community. I love community.
You guys know that I'm a hermit. Hermit. When I'm at home, I'm like antisocial. I only talk to you, my friend, that I love
Yeah.
here on YouTube. But here, you live with community. You
Mhm.
with everyone. We do this work. We have a lot of people. There's also the kids. The people working you know, for you guys
Yeah.
that we interact with. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
You're not alone.
Mhm.
Okay. What does wellness mean to you? Because
Peace of mind,
you called your retreat reclaiming
reclaiming your
your
wellness,
wellness. Okay.
peace of mind,
Okay.
being able to just move and relax and doing things on your own terms.
Yeah, living life on your own
Own
term.
terms. That's
Yes.
being well,
Okay.
being happy, being full of life.
Okay. So what message to women in general, right? Over
Mhm.
50 or over 40, whatever, for women who feel stuck, unhappy, unhealthy, and who are afraid to travel, what would you tell them? It doesn't have to be with weight, but like just being,
Yeah, it
yeah.
doesn't have to be with weight. Find a community of like-minded people.
Okay. Join PAP
Community.
community.
You can join our community, see
Yeah.
if if you gel with us.
Mm-hmm.
We're a little kooky and a little crazy.
Yeah. Crazy is good. Crazy
A
is
crazy in
good.
a good way. It's a good sisterhood.
Yeah, it is. It's a
A
beautiful
very
sisterhood.
supportive
Yeah.
people. Not everyone is on a weight loss journey.
Yeah.
Some of the people in the group are just on a health journey.
Yeah, exactly.
Hormones, try to balance it. But I would say most of the people in the group now, because it's up to like 24 members right now, is that we want to learn about reclaiming our plate, reclaiming what we want to eat, what we want to eat, not what someone's trying to dictate us to eat by putting things in our food, by
Yeah.
putting maltodextrose. What is that?
Yeah.
putting things in our food to make us eat your bad food. No, we're going to take control of what we eat, and we're going to eat real food. We're going to eat good food. We're going to have a great time. We're going to travel. We're going to be able to cross our legs in the sea and have a good time.
Yeah.
We're going to be able to walk miles and patrol neighborhoods.
Yeah.
We go to Rwanda next.
I know.
And we'll take those hills, and Rwanda's beautiful. We'll take those hills in Rwanda,
Yeah.
find out what's going on. You know, we
Yeah.
go party, do Amapiano in
Yeah,
South Africa, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What else? We go to Nairobi and be
Okay.
able to enjoy the cities because you can move.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know what to eat, and you
Yeah.
know that you don't have to worry about these things. And once you become metabolically stable, if you want to have a little bit of something, you can handle it. It's not going to make you go over the edge.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're human.
Exactly. You can
know?
add a few things here and there once you know,
are ready.
Yeah.
Once you're ready. But yeah, we want to be able, if we're going to travel and move around the world, we have to be healthy and well.
Okay. Chef Z said, I would like to join this beautiful community. Chef Z, you are more than welcome, darling. I have the email of Pam on the screen somewhere.
So the name of the WhatsApp group, you want it? It's called, I'm going to give
I will send it to you.
Okay.
Okay. I will send it to you. I'll contact you and then I'll send that to you. So Pam, to finish, guys, thanks ever so much for being here through the power cut, for staying with us. So Pam, is there anything else you want to share with our community here about the retreat, about the challenge?
If you want the information on the retreat,
I will send it to you. I'll put also under that video, I will put a link of the brochure under the video.
Yeah, we have a little info brochure and our challenge. We already put in our task, but we can always send the task out.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's task is the fifth task.
Yeah.
And then we start the challenge Saturday.
Yeah.
And Saturday, the challenge, we just going to be, you can show your food.
Yeah.
You ask for feedback. You ask for ideas. You know, go on our chat GTP and ask, what does 100 grams of maybe your favorite vegetable mixture?
Yeah. Looks like.
It looks like.
Yeah. So feel free to. Yeah.
You got to empower yourself.
Yeah. So if you want to join the community, we'll put everything under the video. And I do hope that some of you will join us for the retreat in Zanzibar. I'm going to be here. So I know it's going to be amazing. And I know that for a lot of people are trying to find places to go. Not a lot of people know Zanzibar. It's a magical, magical island. It's a place where I don't know. You're free. Your mind is free. It's, for me, it has been really therapeutic. I'm here. I'm not worrying about anything. I go to bed. I sleep like a log. I woke up in the morning with the bird singing and the rooster. It's just an amazing, amazing place to come and recharge yourself. Yeah. So I hope you're going to be plenty to join us for that retreat. And if not, join us for the challenge. Starting on Saturday, okay? I'll put all the details underneath that video. You know that you need some time to YouTube to sort the video out. I'll put all this information and you can join. I'll put Pam email address as well. Guys, I love you.
Thank you.
You are the most amazing for sticking with us despite all the, we had to power cut. Since we started we had 2 or 3. I don't know. I don't know. We had so many power cuts, but you know how joyful and I'm happy here. Yeah. So thank you very much, and forgive me if I'm not too much on YouTube and following you here, because guys, I'm enjoying life. Okay, when I go back to boring England, I'll be more on YouTube, but for now, let me just enjoy life. And I come back to you, I'll be crossing my leg like Pam.
There you go.
I would have shredded a lot of myself. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Take care of yourself. And we'll see you soon. Okay. I'm always waiting just a little bit because there's always messages coming.
Okay.
Because there's a delay. There's a delay. There's like about maybe 20-second delay.
mm,
And right, guys, don't forget to like the live, please, and leave messages.
like,
And
share, and
the
subscribe.
exactly,
Tell a
like,
friend.
share, subscribe, tell a friend, all of that together. Thank you. I love you. I love you all, and talk to you very soon. Bye, guys.
Gigi said Monday is good. Noon.
Okay, cool. I'm ending the live now. That was